Hi, it's Lucy Griffiths and I'm talking about how to say no. Here's some tips to say no in every situation, even when you feel uncomfortable and intimidated. I'm Lucy Griffiths, and for many years I didn't know how to say no. I really struggled with ways of saying no and sort of being firm and setting a line in the sand. I was always one of those people who wanted to people please and didn't know how to stand up for myself and look after myself. And for many years I didn't, so I just allowed people to trample all over me. But inside I felt really angry because I was fed up of being a people pleaser. I didn't want to be that person anymore. And I wanted to actually do the things that I wanted to do and stand up for myself and for me and for what I wanted. But I didn't know how to do it. So I'd like to share some strategies that I've used to help me say no, but do it in a way where I don't feel like I'm being confrontational or difficult, or it takes me out of my comfort zone. If you like this video, I'd love you to subscribe. I share lots of videos about confidence building, about finding your voice, and also about marketing strategies and video. Thank you so much for watching. So the first thing to know about saying no is that it's really about standing your ground. So step one is body language. And the best way to do this is to think shoulders back, eye contact, smile, head held high, and immediately you start to feel more confident. Your brain tells you you're more confident. Then practice in front of the mirror. So look in front of the mirror, use eye contact with the mirror, looking at yourself, and say no. And practice saying in lots of different voices. No, 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 no. So you start realizing that when you say no, you have less power than when you say no. It's still the same word, 2 letters, no, but one carries more authority, so the deeper voice. So practice looking someone in the eye and just very simply saying, no, I don't want to do that. And it's really uncomfortable. I found it really difficult at first, so practice in the mirror and do it when no one else is in the house so they won't think you're a weirdo, but just practice it often and regularly. So you start feeling more comfortable and more powerful and recognizing that your voice and your body language carries power. So put those shoulders back, learn how to use your voice so that you are treated differently. When you speak with authority and speak at a lower pitch, you command more authority. So think about it in everything that you say. Tip 3 is really about breathing. Breathe right down to your diaphragm, to your bra strap, because when you breathe deeply, you have enough oxygen to fulfill a complete sentence. But also when you have enough breath, your voice commands authority. You have enough breath so that you are not squeaking, hi. Instead, you've got that low voice that we've just talked about before. So breathe. Remember to breathe. Yoga breathing, deep breathing. And even if you don't know what to say to anyone, a deep breath before you say anything can really disarm them, because it's like, oh, different reaction. They don't know what to say to you. The final tip really comes from 2 of my favorite authors, Wayne Dyer and Eckhart Tolle. And they really say, you can choose what you choose to think about. So whatever you have thought about and the spiral of like, oh God, that person's intimidating, or I don't know how to do this thing, or my life is terrible, or I don't want to go to that nightclub, or I don't want to do that thing with somebody. If you are able to just get yourself out of that cycle and just be like, no, actually, I've said I'm going to do something with my mum instead, or no, actually, I need to do something else. Suddenly, you become much more powerful. Suddenly, you've bought time to get out of the situation and you've said no. When you start to say no to people, actually then you reclaim your power. The final section is really about owning your power. When I was in my 20s, I went to work at a radio station and I had no power. I'd been very bullied as a teenager and I really was quite a small person. I was hiding. I was an introvert and I was hiding. And I would often hide behind alcohol. And I get that. I hid behind alcohol because it gave me confidence. But I worked with someone amazing who actually went on to write, and I put it below, a best-selling couple of books, including my Mad Fat Diary. She's called Ray Earl, and she became my best friend at the radio station. And she really taught me how to own your inner. So how to find your inner. So that side of you that says, no, I'm not going to do that thing, and stand up for yourself. So reclaim your inner. Stand tall and say, no, I'm not going to do this. I am going to be the powerful woman that I want to be. So if you can really say, I'm going to reclaim that person, and you start to feel more confident about it, it is so much more powerful. So go on, I dare you, start doing it. Start small with it, that's fine. But reclaim her, she's in there, I promise. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would love you to subscribe. I share lots of tips of confidence building and ways to stand in your power, and video and marketing techniques too. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, bye, bye.